haven't even started the car yet. Hey. Oh, there it goes. Shit, do I need to get gas too? God damn it. It's never over, is it? Always gotta be getting more gas. Driving more miles. Punching in again. Punching out again. Punching out motherfuckers on the internet. But some people are knocking themselves out. Some people just can't get out of their own way. And they can't stop being idiots. It's kind of funny to watch, actually. Watch all the idiots just be completely stupid. Like, that's all they know how to do. It's funny. No complaint about that. Idiots will idiot. Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's starting to feel so good now. You know, I'm really going to miss these warm days when it becomes the winter. I'm going to be so cold, but at least you can keep putting clothes on. You can wear gloves, you can wear hats, you can do all the things. Wear some nice thick socks and keep yourself warm. When you're sweating your ass off, you ain't got no airflow, nothing you can do about it. Shit, maybe I'll even wear a mask. Perhaps. Hold on. So, this thing sucks. This hurts. I actually have a sunburn. I've got quite a sunburn right now. My goodness. It's been many years since I've gotten this bad of a sunburn. I guess I could have taken some painkillers, but that's for wimps. So sunscreen. No, I gotta start wearing sunscreen now. I roasted my shoulders this weekend working outside. Spent all day Saturday out there. It probably didn't help that I was drinking vodka drinks too. I just didn't notice that my shoulders were aching as much as they were. Although I'm really liking Mike's now. Is that what it is? No. What? Tito's, Mike's. Yeah, I can't even drink Mike's hard lemonades. Although maybe I can now. They used to give me really bad heartburn, but maybe not now. Maybe not. I don't get heartburn as much. It's amazing when you don't smoke things, how the heartburn actually goes away. For those of you out there who have it. Hi. Oh, again, yeah, I'm gonna have to put some stuff on when I get home. This is hurting I couldn't carry anything on my shoulders at work today because I was like, ow, my shoulders still hurt. I spent all Saturday out in the sun, blazing sun, setting up a pool and doing the yard work and all that nifty stuff. Because it's fun. No, because it has to be done. And it is fun. But it makes it more fun when you're drinking some vodka. It does. And listening to old Fish albums. I didn't listen to much of that. Actually, I did play the whole album. But I didn't hear much of it because I had to keep running inside and cooking food for the children and all that stuff. So, give me a like. If not, get out of here! Or a sub to the channel. Trying to hit 250 before the end of July. We'll try to hit 500 before the end of the year. How about that? See? Some did leave. Good. Just listen. If you don't like it, you can always change the channel. Why would you want to stare at me if you didn't like me anyway? That's what I don't get. See, if I'm going to hate watch someone, I'm going to let them know about it. I'm not just going to sit in the shadows and be like, I'm going to like type. And half the time when I'm hate watching, I'm using an alternate name anyway. You know, Because then you can say whatever the hell you want, and no one knows it's you. Because sometimes the things I say are too mean for even me to claim them. Hey, oh, here we go. Watch out. Oh boy. Come on, people. Come on, do what you're doing. Yep, everyone. Oof, some people have to slow down way far in order to make some move. Oh, I'm bouncing! Bouncing, bouncing! Give a like. Oh man, so Sam O'Neill. Sam O'Neill? What the fuck's his name? He died! That's too bad. I loved him in Lawnmower Man. What a movie. Oh yeah, Jurassic Park 2. It's really weird. Well, 1. Was he in 2? Was he? My son was mentioning Jurassic Park yesterday. Well, no, he said, how was it to live with dinosaurs? And then I mentioned Jurassic Park, so technically, I'm the one who said it. I said something about Jurassic Park, and then Sam Elliott dies. Elliott, Neil, what the fuck's his name? I can't remember right now. I'm a little burnt out, literally, like my shoulders. And now I have the day off tomorrow. Yes. And you know, I figure, oh yeah, that's right, I do need gas. Damn it! I forgot about that. I have to, I could probably make it to town. I think I've decided I'm gonna do my show on every Thursday night. So every Thursday night there will be a complaint lodge on this channel. And I'm gonna have to prepare for it. What is there to complain about? I mean, there's plenty, right? There's always enough to do at least an hour on. Complain about people dying in their 70s. No, I mean, that's not really a big thing. I don't think. Oh, what the hell? Jeez. Why? Oh my God. People just slam on their brakes sometimes for like no apparent reason. Like people are in a different lane doing something and this person was like, I gotta hit my brakes really hard. Wow. Crazy. Like, that's the reason why people get in accidents, because people have such heavy people are following the other cars so closely. They're just tailgating and then slamming on their brakes. It's ridiculous. Get a message from my guitarist today saying, hey, why don't we play everything a half a step down? This other band does that. Because, you know, why not? But the thing is, we have a keyboardist in our, piano player, keyboardist in our band. And he's like, well, it's going to be kind of hard because he doesn't have like a button that can just transpose everything down a half step. So he's literally going to have to do it by memory. And you know, they're talking about this in a text chain. I didn't even text back yet. I'm just be like, really? Are you going to confuse me even more? Like, I'm not confused enough when I'm trying to play songs. Like, I'm sorry, but when I learn a song in a certain key, my brain has trouble when it's off a half a step. You know, sometimes I do play things wrong, though, too. You know what I mean? It's hard to keep track of it sometimes when it's so loud and so much shit going on. And yes, I can play and sing at the same time, but sometimes there's so much, we're so loud and there's so much going on that it's hard to like discern everything. So now you throw the extra bit of like, now everything's down a half step. Now I'm hearing it a half step different than what I normally do. Yeah, that's gonna confuse the shit out of me. I know it is. I don't want to do it. That's fine. You can tune my bass down. I will tune my bass back up to the proper tuning when I get in. That's fine, because it uses my bass usually sometimes for like practicing, because when you try to learn a song, you can't always learn the song in the down tuning. You have to learn it in the original tuning, and then you tune your instrument down, and then you play. Anyway. It's It's a whole thing. It's a whole, like, it'll reduce vocal strain. I'm not vocally straining. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with singing things in the regular key. Really, a half step. One half step it makes that much of a difference? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Oh boy, here we go. Hitting the brakes. Everyone's hitting the brakes. Them's the brakes. Hi, sir. How are you? Pretty good. Kamjeet Singh. I can't really read your name right now because people are driving like crap. Yo, remember me? Of course. Binge Facts. Oh yeah, Binge Facts TV. Binging some facts. Of course I do. Of course. Your name is very unique. I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna tell me some facts that I can binge on? I guess I should click on your channel at some point, huh? I should find your channel. Is there a bunch of videos about binge facts? Facts on binging. Is that what it is? Just facts about binging, not actual facts about other things. Just about binging. Interesting. Wow, a lot of traffic on the highway today. More so than usual. Busy Monday. Busy. Everybody's starting to drive this way now. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a different route. Router. Oh, sir, you know about Oslo? About Oslo? OSHA? Also, I don't know what you mean. You need to be a little more descriptive here. I don't know. Talking through text is sometimes a little weird, Do I know about OSHO? I can't really look it up right now. You're on a disgusting van loser. Okay. My van is disgusting? I'm not in a van. This is not a van. Van life! You have a friend like that? I got a few friends like that on Facebook. I was like, van life. Actually, very recently, that same person hasn't been doing much van life stuff. So maybe because of the price of gas going so high, they weren't in their van as much. I know when I bought a van years ago, it was when the price of gas used to be over $4.50, and it's one of the reasons why the van was so cheap. Because I had said to the guy, like, hey man, it's gonna cost a lot of money to fill this thing, and it did. It used to cost like $80 to fill that thing. It was a Ram 1500 van, and it was, I used it for the band and stuff, and it was great. But the problem was, it had like 4 captain's chairs, and you could you take the captain's chairs out? I think you could, but it just, it's almost better if you're gonna have a band and you're gonna be moving a bunch of stuff in and out of a van. It's better to have the ones that have the dedicated benches, because they usually fold really nice and they get out of the way. You don't have to like muscle a chair out of the thing and store it somewhere. That's always a problem. Jeez, going very slow in the highway today. I'm gonna have to get over in a fast lane, pass all these freaking guys. Try not to swear as much, because it's like you swear on here, you swear at work, then you get home and you're swearing in front of the kids all the time. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. For a long time I wasn't swearing a lot because I wasn't in the outside world talking to normal people and hearing everyone say F this and F that and whatever. So, trying to chill it out. I do have some younger kids, and I don't want, the younger girls to start like cursing like the boys do. The boys, they're a lost cause. I mean, they're gonna talk the way they do. First, I can still get mad at it. You gotta set boundaries. Sometimes you gotta set little boundaries too, because doing a little thing and they're pissing you off, then maybe they won't do the big things, because they'll just piss you off with the little things. You see, that's one of the secrets. right? If you just let your kids do whatever and nothing pisses you off about, like you're just like whatever, you can talk the way you want, you can dress the way you want, you can do anything you want. So then when they want to rebel against you, then they have to go even higher. They're like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do heroin to really get my dad mad. Like, nah, do the heroin. Who cares? Like, and then they're like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go shoot a guy. Like, oh, whatever, just shoot people. It doesn't matter. Like, now I gotta go be a terrorist. You know, you gotta set little boundaries for them to jump over, and then they feel like they're badass just by jumping over those little boundaries. See, it's like it's a psychology thing. Sorry, just kidding. Oh, someone called Bhagwan oh man, these long minutes or something in the USA. It's too bright for me to like read. I gotta do something about the bright. I don't know how to make it so I could read it. Where are you going? Stop talking, please. Well, I mean, what? Stop talking. What? You just want to hear the sounds of driving? Is that where we are now? That's entertaining. That's entertainment. Where am I driving? I'm driving home. Okay? See this bright shirt? I wear this to work. You think I dress like this normally? No. I'm driving to my abode. I mean, I'm not going to tell you the address or nothing. Actually, I got to get gas, so I'm probably going to shut this down pretty soon when I go get the gas. You know what I mean? But really, thanks for keeping me company. That's really why I'm doing this, It's so I don't crash off the side of the road, because otherwise I get bored. You know what I mean? Driving's boring. It's like death-defying in a way, but it's also, if you go into autopilot like I do sometimes, you get a little, like, sleepy. Although I didn't have much coffee today, and I'm not that sleepy. And I actually drank, I guess I didn't drink so much on Sunday. But it's weird. Now that I don't do any, like, drinking or drugs often, it feels like when I do, like, one night of it, it's, like, refreshing. It's not like, I mean, there's some people who they have a hangover all the time. I didn't feel that. Although maybe the sunburn is making it so I don't feel the hangover. That's probably part of it. Yeah. Hopefully it goes. I mean, I think it's. Oh yeah, it still kind of hurts. Ow. How was your day? It's going pretty good. So your voice is like Donald Trump. Can you mimic him once? Can you? I don't know if I can mimic the great, wonderful, incredible President Donald Trump at all. I sound like Donald Trump, like my normal voice. Not really. Wait. It's like, what is it? The opposite. Okay. So it's like Americans think that all Indian voices sound the same, or all Chinese voices sound the same. Do people overseas think that all American voices sound the same? Is that the same thing? I don't know why I'm doing this, but it feels good. Is that what it is? Are you foreign and you just think anyone with an American accent sounds the same? What about Australians? Do they all sound the same? Right? They all sound right. They sound crikey. Oh, if you say crikey, you just sound like an Australian. Here we go. What? Oh. You had a red. I did not. Oh man, yeah. I just passed by a gas station, but it's getting low. I hope it don't run out. I mean, that would be funny, right? Would I go viral if I ran out of gas? I'm sure people do it all the day, every day. But are they live streaming when they do it? I'm not gonna do that. I really gotta start keeping more gas in my car. Speaking of vans, the reason I sold my van was because oftentimes I would get low on gas and I would keep it below a quarter of a tank a lot, which is not so good, especially for a big van like that. So here's a lesson. If you've got a big vehicle, I think it had actually 2 fuel pumps. And because I would always, oh boy, because I would always run the gas really low, the fuel pump started to overwork. And especially, I guess, during a hot summer day, you shouldn't do that to it. And eventually the fuel pump that was inside of the gas tank burnt out. And then it was too much for me to fix it, so I ended up trading it in. And I think we got a Dodge Caliber. Yeah, that's right. I traded it in, and we got a Dodge Caliber. And I think at that time, we only had one vehicle for a while. That's right. Wow, the Dodge Caliber was kind of fun. But, yeah, it wasn't really... It should have been better on gas mileage. You know, just sometimes Dodges, they work like shit. And then I think right after that, well, we had to borrow cars. Like, we borrowed my in-laws' car, which was a PT Cruiser for a while. That was a shitty car too. And then I believe there was a Prius that we were driving for a little while that we kind of like, I took over the payments from my parents, but then, you know, because my father started getting mad at me because whenever we go for Sunday brunch or lunch, whatever, I wasn't just like running over to him with the money. And oftentimes, you know, because like my parents had just moved back up north, and I had couple little kids, you know, I was just thinking about like, oh, like we're just hanging out as a family. The first thought on my brain wasn't like, I better run over and pay him. And he wasn't like, hey, you got some money? So like the dude would just like sit in the other room and just be like, just stew about, he isn't giving me a check. They're not giving me a check. They're trying to screw me. They're trying to screw me. It was like, all you got to do is say something, dude. Just go, hey. Well, you don't want to be a pain about asking for money? Well, then, it's not like I was trying to gyp you, dude. I was just not thinking about that at the time. Because at the time, you were watching my children. Every Saturday night, we would drop the kids off at my parents' house because we used to sing in church choir. So in the mornings, we would have Saturday night to ourselves. And then in the mornings, we would go to church and sing in the church choir and then go back to my parents' house, have lunch, and then take the kids afterwards. So you know what I mean? I just had a night with my wife where we were hanging out and partying, and then we do church choir during the day. So sorry, the first thing on my brain wasn't paying for this fucking Prius, this shitty ass Prius that you didn't even fucking want and you were gonna trade in, but then you were like, oh, do you want to take over the payment because you don't have a car right now? And I was like, I guess that's an okay idea. Well, you came up with a fucking idea. I was actually helping your ass out. So anyway. And then I think after what you know, I think after the Caliber, I can't remember what car we had. Maybe it was the minivan. Was it the minivan after that? Perhaps. Yeah, I think it was. I think it might have been. Yeah. Now we got this car. You don't know what kind of this car this is, but that's okay. You don't need to know. You're on a need to know basis, and you don't need to know that right now, okay? And actually, I've only got 8 miles left. 8 mile, motherfucker. 8 mile. I never even saw that movie. I had no interest. Emma who? Emma what? Emma oh, he's such a great white rapper. Yeah. And who cares? Oh, he can rhyme. He thinks about rhyming all day, and then he can rhyme into a microphone. Wow. Oh, so could Dr. Seuss. Wow. Huh. Impressive. Not. Oh, here's a gas station. All right. Well, thanks for some likes. Hopefully, if somebody followed me, subscribe, comment, share, interact, all the good stuff. I guess. What? And oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. It's like, dude, how far away from the pump do you have to park? Because I got to pull up on the side of this guy, and he was like fucking 4 feet away from the pump on that side. Like, what the hell? What are you doing, guy? Being an asshole. Later.